You're now watching Rips.
We'll call it 90,000 on the day, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. That's exactly what we were looking for. There's that 35 tag as promised.
You're likely going to be a lot better than you were last year, as long as you take it seriously.
And Rips shows the Jack 8. Cash is flowing to Rips.
Look at that, just getting absolute. And it's Rips winning one of the biggest pots of the session.
Wow. $250,000 on the week, baby. Let's go. There's nothing that makes me happier than when I see you folks win. Can it hold this push lower below 80s? This would be a big break if we can hold this push. $6,000 on the day in our Lucid Pro account. This is your entry. This is your ad. This is your takeout. Boom, right there. Good morning, everybody, and happy Monday. If you're here with me in the YouTube, Discord, Kick, or X chat, go ahead, say what's up. Let's see who's with us this morning. We have Cam Digo, Highway to Hell, Mel, KDR, SFN, Hockey Shade, Jay Lush, Jay Prowse, Ma, good morning. What's cracking? What is cracking? What's happening? There we go. All right. That's all good. Good morning, Gold Chest Club, Dre Markets, River, Doomlord, SJR Mark, Kotax, Corn Hub, good morning. Good morning, Gunny. Master Jinx, good morning. What's up, Bugs? Yakuza, Fenster, Rule 1 Investor, Janet Crockers, Arnold, Dane Trader Tony, Day Trader Rick, Navy Guy, Woogs, Hockey Shay, Big How in the building. Big How, we got a empty schedule today, my friend. Top of the morning to you, sir. Ain't nothing going on this morning or this afternoon. However, later in the week, we're going to have a much more heavy schedule. We get a 3 and 6 month bill auction today, but it's gonna be a lot more interesting. Like tomorrow, we get the 3-year notes, buddy. You seen that? 3-year notes tomorrow? Ooh, baby, that gets spicy. You just never know. Never know. Trump speaking at 1 p.m. Yeah, we'll have to see what happens. He's probably just gonna reiterate the whole bridges thing. Probably talk about that. Lay into that a little bit. We had a big old Gronk spike right here when there was reported attacks in Iran. And then since then, we've just been kind of waffling around. So today is going to be a very boring morning, given that we don't have any news that's coming out of the bottom of the hour. We do get ISM services at 10 a.m., but that's about it. Let's go ahead and run a little channel gambles here. Channel points gamble. Never hurt anybody. Do this for 8:36. Do. All right, 5 minutes. There you go. Since there's really not much going on. Green and blue lines is the hourly high and low. It's going to be turned into a much more interesting indicator soon here. How many miles you put on the new Ferrari in its first weekend? Over or under? I mean, if you really want to know. I put on 35 miles. Really not that many. It's getting its first detail today because it got a little dirty on the transport truck. But even though it was a covered truck, apparently it was snowing like crazy coming from New Jersey. I don't know how people live in New Jersey in the March season. Even February. Been like 85 degrees here. I was laying out in my pool. It was like 87 degrees yesterday. I don't know how you guys do it. Chandi, you're in here. How do you do it? You just wake up every day just being like, why don't I live in Vegas? Hey, he told me it was snowing. It was coming down like blizzard levels. some time in New Jersey to build my character. I'm going to pass on that one. No, thank you. Boy, I mean, I was expecting a boring market, but I didn't think that 8 a.m. it'd still be this boring. This is a hot trash market right now. This is just literally sideways. Anybody making any trades on this? It's very range bound right now. We're one headline away from some volatility, but I did trade last night during Globex. How many people caught the Globex stream? That was a fun stream. We traded our funded seat accounts. We traded our alpha funded accounts, alpha futures accounts, I should say. We got 3 funded accounts there. Got my Apex accounts today. What else we got? I got my TPT account. So those are the 4 prop firms I'm trading. We got funded seat, Apex, TPT, and alpha futures. That's what we're working with today. That's what we're working with. WTF is Globex? What you mean, man? Hold on 1 second. I must have missed that one, Mark. I don't know. Whatever. I don't see it, but hey, fuck it. We'll do it live, buddy. You sure? I don't see that anywhere, but okay. All right, there you go, buddy. Do, 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 do. $1,700 gain for you. Is that in Globex, or you made $1,700 in this chop, this sideways chop? Because if you made it in this sideways chop, you're a wizard, buddy. You're a freaking wizard. You're insane. You're a freaking wizard, dude. Got your YouTube out earlier. Fucking pleasant not to see a course anything. Yeah, no, don't want to sell you anything. Just want to hang out, man. Got nothing to sell you, bro. Just here to hang out, keep you out of trouble. Give you some good ideas for your trades, hopefully. Help you along your journey. Yeah, I mean, this ain't it. It feels like every single time we go up, they want to rip the doors down, but I don't know. We have to break through 66.20 to the downside. Starting to get a little bit of motion here to the downside. Microsoft's starting to roll here a little bit. Google come down a little bit too. Okay, Iranian news. Iranian officials said they're rejecting talks since Israel has attacked some petrochemical targets. That's the latest news. They just broke that. So, yeah. Kind of sort of the same that we already knew. So we had a little bit of motion on that, but coming down to these bottom ranges and then kind of bouncing back up. Let's see if we stay weak underneath 300 here at all. I can try to like maybe scalp a couple bucks here in TBT, but We'll see. 300 is probably going to hold. Let's see. Where's the new Ferrari? You can go on my Instagram story. It's on my Instagram story right now. That's where I post most of the lifestyle stuff. Instagram.com/ripstrades. Oil long and go to bed, wake up tomorrow rich. Jeff, aren't you the guy who said hold GME, it's going to go back up? Isn't that the same guy? I like taking trading advice, but boy, howdy, there's just one person I'd probably not take advice from. It's the GME guy. Just saying. Just saying, man. Just saying. How's that GME doing for you, pal? Ooh-wee. Good times. Good comes, buddy. Let's see here. I need some good funk. Okay, that works. A little better. Yeah, AMC to the moon. Special people. Dude, GME is still my first biggest trade ever. I wish it was something else by now. So long ago, dude. I mean, given it's a lot to beat, but I really wish I could be like, nah, I beat that with like something classy, like a gold trade or NASDAQ. It'd be really hard. You'd have to have a lot of size to beat that number with a NASDAQ trade. I guess if you're doing a multi-day hold like I did with GME, but you know. Do you know Bookmap still do the 2-week? I've never seen Bookmap do a 2-week trial, brother. I've never even seen that. That would be news to me. Dude, this guy's squawking like at the volume of 1 right now. What's PRZO? Oh. Okay, it's a company that receives. Yeah, I was like, that's not a breaking. Sometimes these squawks are annoying because I'm waiting for breaking news and they're just not. It has nothing to do with breaking news. A lot of these companies too are putting like certain keywords in their headlines for their press releases. Let's see at the bottom of the hour if we get anything or if we have any more motion over here. We're just range trading between 295 and 315-ish. Kind of annoying. Music sounds like the soundtrack of the movies I found hidden in my dad's closet as a kid. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Oops, I lost my 18 150K Apex PAs and 3 Lucid Pro 150Ks. I'm so done, broken from the inside. When were you trading? When did this happen? What was the, curious what your trades were for that. That's a lot. Is there a way for you to show iceberg on volume profile? No. No, you'd have to be looking at the time in sales. Muff. That's a word I haven't heard in a while. Wow. My goodness. These are my funded seed accounts right here. I have 5 150K one step daily. And I need 159,000 to pass those bad boys. And then they'll be funded. So we are 2,000 away from passing. But I think there's a 50% consistency in those, in evals. Is there? Are there actually? I don't think there is actually, no. There is no consistency rule in those bad boys. Let me see. I'm curious. Yeah, the one-step dailies, I don't think don't think there's a consistency rule. Oh, 50. Yeah, there is. Okay, cool. 51%. So I need less than $2,000 more. So I need one more trading day, really, beyond what I have. Edio says, good morning, all. I'm lurking in the background again. I'm taking another payout tonight, Rips, thanks to you and the pitch and catch. In the last couple months, I've made back the 15K I spent last year losing about. Yo! Give it up for Edio. A good load! That's fucking dope, man. So, is it safe to say the stream is helping? Building cabinets in my cottage. Whoa, rich man, look at you. Is the stream actually helping you? That's crazy, brother. Hell yeah, back to break even. That's super dope. Oh man, we're rolling here. Let's see. We're breaking below those 95s now. We're gunning down towards that 20 and 21 level. We're at the lower end of this range. I kind of just want to get a little baby scalp in on these TBTs. Stream is changing my life, dude. That's excellent. Thanks, man. Thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna try it a little short here in my TBTs. I need to get something on the board here. Quick little scalp here. See if we can get a little something coming in down here. Can we stay weak underneath 300s? I was worried about a little bit of a rejection down there, but let's see if we can stay weak underneath 300. Watching 300s right now. Just need that weakness below 300. If we can get that weakness below 300 and tag that 295 area again, we'll get a very nice roll. Going back below 295 here. Just give me that little slam down. Because there is some liquidity down there at 21s that they're trying to take out too. So see if we get a little bit, just a little taster's choice here. Yeah, I would definitely call this a slow patch for sure. They're dancing here underneath 300. Good chance that we can fill. I'm like, what, 294 evens trying to fill? They're protecting that 294 with their lives right now. One tick. Do it. One tick, boys. This one little tick. 7 minutes till the bottom of the hour too. Squeezing back above 300 now. All right, using 305 as my backstop now on this. They have room up to 315. Keep that in mind. Room up to 315. Trying to get this back underneath 300. Forgot we can only put on 6 contracts in these TPTs. They're 50K TPTs. So break even would be back at 300s basically. So looking for this to slam back down through 300s. They're pulling bids, which is a good thing. Just need to have that little slice right back through. They're currently holding it just above 300. Some bids stacking in at 305 now. See if we can cut through those. We do have some overhead supply in the S&Ps at 27 evens. They are stacking bids just below. Let's see. Maybe just try to like pull out some at 305 and then add more up top. Just don't know how high they could bring this thing. Very, very slow. Back at 305. Some orders here at 302 and 301. I try to take a little bit out and try to put more back in, but let's see if we can get this a little bit lower first. Very boring pre-market, giving us nothing to work with here. Very much range bound. They're stacking in some more again, just above 300. But we haven't like really pushed into it yet. So I can't really see if anybody's like iceberg or anything, but I would assume that probably cut through 300, a little dash and pepper down. Probably pick up a little bit more pace right around the bottom of the hour too. So we have that going for us. Let's see if I can work off a couple contracts into that 305 maybe, or 303 rather. They're walking into these 310s. Like I said, they got room up to 315, but they're not like ripping it up there yet. We're at the tippy top of that volume shelf. Skips all the way up to 320. Some bidders at 26 in the S&Ps. See how heavy that is. And they pulled it. They sent it into the offer. Watching 305 now. Very exciting pre-market, I have to say. Very, very exciting. I don't know, one of them blew. The other ones are still alive. Let's see what happens. If there's any saving grace for these bad boys. Damn, if only would have got filled at 294. If only. It was one tick away. We traded 294 and a quarter. Oh well. When will your trade be invalidated? At 2,000? 1,000 from where we are. These are day 2 TPT 50Ks. What's up, National? How you doing, buddy? What's up, Meanie Mon? How are you? What's up, Max? You're from Australia. Do you ever tune into the Globex streams? That's where the party's at. The Globex streams are where it's at, buddy. Carlos's mom picked the music. She did. Invigorating price action this morning. You got to wait for your TPT data to not be delayed. I'm guessing you're on Tradeovate. That's just how it goes. You just got to be patient. It takes like 5 or 10 minutes. Okay, so today is the final day for Alpha's 25% off. That 25% off Easter sale is ending today for Alpha, by the way. Yeah, the funded seed are great. I'm going to wait for more favorable market conditions to trade. Like, I have alpha funded accounts and I have funded seat. These TPTs are day 2 50K evaluation accounts. So in the pecking order, these are probably the lowest. These in the Apex evals are the lowest on the food chain. These are the first ones that we will trade when, you know, the market conditions are just dog shit. Thinking of trying alpha with some profits. Wish me luck. Nice. Yeah, I would get in while they have a sale because then it goes back down to 10%. If you're interested in trying them, you know what I mean? Trump posted on Truth Social calling it a great time to buy in 2025. Oh, those got. All right. So those TPT day 2s are wrecked. So we'll have to run it back on TPT here. Those were just day 2 TPTs. We'll have to run it back and see if we can get some TPTs going past day 2. I really wish TPT would get Trade C. That'd be so nice. Be freaking awesome. Would love that. I'm just saying the pre-market conditions are trash. I mean, look at this. This is literally just sideways chop. All pre-market. There's nothing, no trades. There's nothing to trade. Get rid of the trailing and funded. Yeah, I mean, if you don't like the trailing in TPT, that's why I'm using funded seat now. Funded seat is like TPT, but there's no trailing in funded. That's one of the best things I think about funded seat. There's no trailing drawdown in funded. So I think that a lot of people, it's exactly like TPT. Exactly the same as TPT, but there's no trailing in funded. Yeah, TPT, I mean, I love that they have daily payouts. It's just that you have to, there's a lot of steps to get through it. The 5 days is such a fucking bummer for me. Like, I hate the 5-day thing. It really just roasts my chestnuts. I hate the 5-day trading thing. It just takes fucking forever. It's a whole fucking week. So annoying. Funded seat. S-E-A-T. Funded seat. It's at the bottom of my screen right here. Funded seat with a T. Yeah, I just, dude, I wish that, dude, if TPT were 50% consistency for passing, I'd be over the freaking moon, dude. I'd be so happy about it. I would be so excited if the TPT had 50% consistency in evals. That would be a game changer for them. But then again, I don't think people would get there by the resets for their funded accounts. So I think it's all, they've figured out the best thing to make it so that you know what I mean? They figured it out. They're smart. Yeah, 50% consistency with 2 days to pass. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Not 5 days to pass. 5 days to pass is a fucking nightmare. Gary says, if I join your membership for a monthly fee, no, dude, do not ever pay me or anyone else money. You're in here for free. Stay here for free. Why would you ever pay money? That's crazy. Nothing is included. Do not. Literally nothing is included. Stay here. You're going to get nothing different from watching the free streams. Literally nothing. Funny you mentioned this 50K TPT, which is past, need 2 more trading days. Yeah, I mean, it's just, it's the time that you spend that's annoying. You know? I get that you can flip it on 3 of the 5. It's the time, though. The time that you're without a funded account is fucking annoying. That's all. TPT used to be 10 days to pass. Wow, that's fucking insane. 10 days is insane. Make 3,000 2 days, the rest 3 days. Yeah, correct. I get that, guys. I'm understanding that. But like for me in my life, a day wasted is a day I'm never going to get back. How come you don't use directed funded? TPT doesn't have directed funded, my friend. That I'm aware of, at least. I'm just talking about the fact that it's calendar days that you waste. That's all I'm talking about. Yep, I talk about all of my trades and everything on YouTube. Everything I do is for free, Gary. There is no extra value you're ever going to get from paying me money. Zero extra value. Everything I offer is free. No, there's no paywall. There's nothing. Everything is free. There's no reason to ever pay me a single fucking dollar. It would be foolish, to be honest, to pay money. Absolutely foolish. By the time the 5 days go by, you're all amped up to trade and blow. Well, me personally, I don't give a shit. Like, I'm not amped up to trade usually. Whatever. I don't care. Is what it is, you know what I mean? Trade, you trade. Why does Market Clubhouse exist? Who pays? People who want to have a community of people that are affluent people. Those are the people that pay for it because they want to have like their little small group of other people that have money. And I'm just being honest. There is no difference between people who are paying and people who are not paying. Literally zero difference. The people who pay have a small group of people who also pay, and they have like their own group that they can chat to each other. Outside of that, there's absolutely no difference between the free streams and basically a paywalled chat of people who have their own little community. I'm barely even involved in it, if I'm being honest. You get nothing different as far as like watching the streams, watching the videos. There's no difference. Zero difference. They want their own private little group of other people, then fantastic. What do you think about to try? No, definitely not. Absolutely not. Still better long-term, given that once you pass other firms, you still have to wait to get paid every 5 days. So once you pass TPT payouts, they cover it. Well, that's why I like Funded Seat, though. Funded Seat, you get daily payouts, 2 days to pass, and no trailing drawdown in Funded. Ropes, why did you shave the chop this morning? Because it's a boring stream to watch me sit here and do nothing. And I have TPT accounts that are on day 2 of 5, so they don't really matter to me. So, like, I have a pecking order. TPT the lowest, then my Apex accounts, and then there's no negotiation past that because my funded seat are already passed or almost passed. And then I have funded accounts in Alpha. So, my funded accounts, I'm not going to touch in this chop. This is nonsense. But for the low quality accounts, like the ones that we don't care about, TPT and Apex, both evaluation. Apex are day 1, TPTs are day 1 too, so they don't really matter. I still have the Alpha. Yeah, my Alphas are all funded. Absolutely. Yeah, they're evals. I don't care. I got to put on something. I can't sit here and have nothing going on for 30 minutes straight. The funded seat are daily payout, dude. They're daily payout. That's what I'm saying. It's like, okay, so what do you like most about TPT? Okay, the daily payouts. All right. How about this? How about we make a TPT that instead of 5 days to pass the evaluation, it's 2 days. And instead of a trailing drawdown, there's no trailing drawdown. And it's daily payouts. That's funded seat. That's funded seat. Have you got to pay out with Apex? Yeah. You've asked, dude, you've been in here for so long, South Tribe. How long have you been in here? Like over 2 years, I think. Let's see. Dude, you've been in here for over 2 years, bro. You know that in answer to that question. Is it sustainable for funded seat? Seat with a T. Seat. Yes, because they have payout caps. And payout caps is what keeps firms afloat. It's $2,500 per account per day, so $12,500. Versus in TPT, you could get $10,000 per account. Could. But that's the thing, though, is like, dude, it's the same conversation that we've had in the past about like, dude, there was somebody who was like, wow, Apex caps you at 6 payouts. I'm like, dude, that's 410,000. No, they cap you at 6 payouts. That's garbage. And I'm like, okay, how much have you taken in payouts this year? I've taken 0. It's like, okay, well, then what the fuck are you worried about a payout cap for? It's the same thing with funded seat. If people are like, oh, well, you can only get 2,500 on TPT, you can get 10K. It's like, okay, well, how many times have you taken 10K a day from TPT? Probably 0, right? Is there an activation fee? Let me see. I haven't. This would be my first group of funded seat accounts that I've activated, so I don't know. Let me see. Let me find out. Okay. I'm trying to find it here. Subscriptions and billing. Oh, by the way, this is what Funded Seat changed today. Funded Seat changed this today. There's no more monthly fees on Funded Seat. Everything is a one-step challenge, and it's a one-time fee. So there's no more subscriptions for Funded Seat. There's no more rebills, nothing. All evaluations are now instant pass, which means that the moment that you hit your profit targets, you're funded and you can activate your accounts. The one-step daily option that just came out is a 35% consistency. It's a lower price point. I'm trying to find if there's an activation fee for the one-step daily. Help! Let's see. They were just typing to me and then they stopped typing. I thought they were going to give me the answer. Bang! No activation fee. There you go. No activation fees. That's why I couldn't find it. I'm looking on their website. I'm like, where the fuck is the activation fee? Okay, so when I pass these bad boys, these are going to be activated instantly and for free. Bang. So daily fake says intraday trailing drawdown is a killer. I avoid any firm that does that. TPT funded I will never do because of it. Okay, well, Funded Seat is like TPT, daily payouts, no activation fee. There's no trailing drawdown. No intraday trailing drawdown. I pay the gamble points. Is it over the or unders, Ranitos? You can trade five funded accounts, unlimited evaluation accounts. Hernitos, overs or unders? Let me know. You said you want it to be paid. Tell me overs or unders, buddy. I'll pay it right now. I'm not even going to look. You just tell me overs or unders. Overs, I think, not sure. All right, well, let me know when you're ready. You just let me know, baby. What is their rapid model? That's 1 day to pass, but then it's different where, you know, here's the rules right here. There's a 1 day to pass rapid accounts. The overs? Okay. I'm not even gonna look. I'm just trusting you, buddy. There you go. Overs have been paid. Let's do another one here. See that? People trusting people out here. And there we go. Next prediction is live. The accounts that I have for Funded Seat are the 150K one step daily. 150K one step daily. One step daily. Those have a $2,000 daily loss limit. And they're daily payouts. So, bing bong biggity. They've never, so Funded Seat has been around for 8 months. They've never had one single payout denial, ever. Because everything is like in their rules and it's automated. So that's like, you can't like request a payout if you're breaking the rules. You see what I'm saying? So they've never had a single denied payout. No activation fees, just like TPT, except for no trailing drawdown and funded. And 2 days to pass. Or you can do the rapid, which is 1 day to pass, but I like the rules more in the one step daily. Can you go over the pitch and catch on a normal candlestick chart? Rips Mod will send you the video. Here, I'll do it. Rips Mod will take forever to do that. Let's be honest. Let's see here. It's literally a YouTube video that I uploaded because everybody's asking for that. It is right. There you go. This is for you, Jason. There you go. What's up, John? How you doing, buddy? Gotcha, baby. Now we've just been like lifting and topping and coming back down, then lifting again and topping and coming back down. So not super juiced on this price action so far. why you're sending me that, Ripsong. Kind of stupid. How many accounts can you copy with Funded Seat? 5. You can copy 5 accounts with Funded Seat. 5. Can I get your heat map settings? Just turn off vertical smoothing. That's it. That's all you need to do. Turn off vertical smoothing. So we have 5 fresh new TPTs. We have Apex, and then I have my alpha accounts, which I'm not touching in this garbage price action. Kind of want to try Apex a little bit. 20 accounts with Apex. How useful is getting TradeC? I love TradeC. I love it. TradeC is one of my favorite new prop firm trading platforms. I'm sure you can trade a regular account on it, but I just use TradingView if I was going to do that. The copy trader in TradeC is goated. The whole experience from back to front with TradeC is amazing. You can trade TradeC on Funded Seat, which is what I'm doing, Lucid, and Tradeify now. So those 3 firms which I trust, bing bong. The copy trader that's built into TradeC is incredible. I've never had a single issue with it, and it's like it's idiot proof. Like you can't fuck it up. Like it's like impossible to set up improperly. I'm sure somebody could find a way, but it's insane. Cut the video game simulation 5 with the live brokerage. Brother, what do you think? Where do you think the Ferrari came from? And this year, top steakhouses in North America, Las Vegas had 0 spots on the list. Care to comment? Was the reviewer some purple-haired dipshit? Probably sounds like it. I don't eat steak. Probably was some purple-haired dipshit. Let's be honest, John D. Yeah, the Ferrari came from the prop money. Yes. Came from the $21,000 payout. It was on sale. It was deeply discounted. $21,000 from, what was the prop firm that I made 21K on? Alpha. Took my 21K payout from Alpha, bought a Ferrari with it, 21K. It was deeply, they had a 90% off sale at the Ferrari dealership. That's what it was. Did you also bought the Ferrari cap and the jacket? I didn't get a jacket, but they sent me 2 caps. Trade day. I don't know. I traded them one single time. I wasted my time getting on 2 phone calls with their team. It was a huge waste of my time. Their team is clueless on how to run a company. I'll put it that way. Or they just have no experience in dealing with marketing or influencers, or I don't know. I just hate wasting my time. I gave them 2 chances, 2 shots. Not worth my time. Ribs, you're a special case of shaving beard and looking good. Wow. Thank you. Put down the lotion, my friend. Ferrari had a 90% discount. Are you joking? How do you think I bought my Ferrari, my SF90? It was $700,000. And with 90% off, it was $70,000. So yeah, I walked into Ferrari. I said, I'm going to use code RIPS. And they're like, you said the magic words. It's 90% off. And so I only paid 70 grand for a brand new Ferrari. It's amazing. Just checked out. Threw it on my Apex Amex green card, bro. Easy money. So simple. They're like, we've been waiting for somebody to walk in. Gary says, no way, I don't believe you, Rips. Well, here's the other thing. They also said on the way out, they said, we're going to give you a dictionary, and if you cannot, if you can look in that dictionary right now, if you can find the word gullible, we'll give you 3 Ferraris for free. And I opened up the dictionary, and they actually removed the word gullible from the dictionary, Gary. So I couldn't find the word gullible because Webster actually removed in 2025. They removed the word gullible from the dictionary. Check it out. Pull up your dictionary yourself. You'll see. They ripped the word right out. They would have given me 3 more free Ferraris had I been able to find the word gullible in the dictionary. But of course, as we all know, in 2025, Webster announced they took that word out. So It's unfortunate. I would have got 4 Ferraris this weekend. It's insane. J-Will, you are correct, my friend. Imagine that, right? It's an incredible phenomenon. Can I use code RIPS at the gas station? Who's got the highest gas prices? I'm curious. I didn't pay much. I paid $4 and something, four spot 25 or something at the gas station when I filled up yesterday. What are you guys paying for gas right now? So $3.78, $4, $6. Riley, what are you paying in LA? I mean, $4.25 is still up there for Vegas, but I mean, I didn't think it was that big of a deal. Big Sur is $10. Are you shitting me? Jesus Christ, they know their audience. You live in Big Sur, you got pockets. $9.99 in Big Sur is insane. That's US dollars, and that's for a gallon. $6 in Huntington Beach actually doesn't seem that bad. I think they'd be around $8 in Huntington. $2 for a hostess. Oh, that's funny. Bro, the station I went to yesterday was $8 a gallon. That sounds about right. How bad is it in the Europe and in the Netherlands? What is it for, like, do the conversions US dollars and gallons? What would it cost for a gallon in the Netherlands in US dollars? $2.60 a euro a liter. What does that work out to be in US dollars and gallons? I don't speak euro. You did the conversion. $8 a gallon for diesel? What the fuck? Diesel. Whatever happened, by the way, is ethanol still a thing? Are we still doing the corn shit? Do they still make ethanol cars? What's a liter? Isn't that European for, like, not a gallon? They're still doing ethanol cars? Dude, $11 per gallon? What the fuck? That's insane. $11 a gallon is insane. Here in Costa Rica, it's still $4 for a liter. Wow. What is the relationship between funded seat and funded next? Nothing. They're not the same. Oh, thank you, Rips Mod. The Rips Daily Market Memo has been posted. Thank you. Hello, Rips. I have 3 evals I'm trying to get funded on. I'm trying to focus on the process and hit the targets and cover the buffer. My goal is to quit screwing with my accounts. The less that you pay attention to your profit goals and targets, as long as you're not, like, overshooting the moon, the better off that you will do. As a newer trader, you want to get those profit targets and goals out of your mind and just focus on taking really good trades, right? That's pretty much it. Okay, there's absolutely no relationship between funded seat and funded next. They just have the same color scheme and some similarities and some naming, but they have absolutely zero. I think funded next is from Dubai. Funded seat is from Amsterdam, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty sure they're from Amsterdam. Is there any minimum days for what? What accounts? What are we talking about? Let me see. SJR. Funded seat, the ones I'm trading are 50% consistency, so it's 2 days to pass versus 5 in TPT. So funded seat, the ones that I'm trading, they are 2 day to pass, but they do have 1 day to pass ones, the rapid accounts or something like that. Those are 1 day to pass. You're in the funded stage, you can take payouts day 1, brother. If you're in the 1-step daily, or daily, what the fuck is these called? 1-step daily, I think. Oh, thank God, AMP is no longer doing their shitty margins. Yay. Good news. My accounts are 1-step dailies. You can take payouts from day 1. Got the advanced plan from Alpha Futures. What would you recommend for strategy pass evals in general? Trade heavy or light? Trade light. Get your reps in the evaluation stage. Folks, I took an account executive role in tech here, so trading during active LO and NY hours, London and New York, is gonna be tough. Do you think if I trade Frankfurt Open 2 hours before London Open, I could trade order flow? Yeah, for sure. It's just gonna be a different flow. You have to watch it and get used to it. We are coming down here. Selling off. Likely gonna have a monstrosity of a bounce here, right? We're going back down to that liquidity at 6621. There's your initial bounce. See if they stay weak underneath 300. Same type of deal here. Got some accounts, good luck. Yeah, I don't really like this look, but I'm willing to try it maybe in these Apex evals. Yeah, fuck it. We'll take it in Apex evals. I want to see a slice through that 21 area to the downside. I don't love this look, but you know, it's whatever. These are day 1 evals. See if we can break the fucking curse. Just so few contracts. Dun, dun. This is the area that if we did break below this area, it would start to roll heavily. But given how this price action has been, it's pretty whack. Like, I want to add into this, but I don't think we're going to have continuation. Just made a double bottom here. Trying to add up here. I really want to see us fading 66.21 to the downside in the S&Ps. Love to see that. I wonder if we have enough juice to break through, if we'll have to wait for the open. Might have to wait for the open, but let's see. If we can break below and just break through this double bottom, that would be insane. We're holding again here, yeah. They don't really want to break it, do they? 66.21. I mean, they have room to start testing 6,600. It just might take until, you know, regular trading hours until they do that. And the same deal, they're just holding these bottoms again. Let's see if we can hold underneath 800 here and then get back down below 290 or not. Trade C is okay. A month ago it was terrible. I love Trade C, dude. I love Trade C. It's great. See if we can fade this 95 area. Love to see 95 fade here. A lot of bids coming in. Just want a little bit of motion to the downside. A little bit of momentum. Just a little bit of mo. Give us a little taster. Just a little tiny momentum. Break those lows. Stop being punks. 290 again. Not even that much liquidity down there. It's just so slow. I filled a little bit there. Whatever. We got one contract as a runner. This would be a double bottom break here, but given the way things have been going, I'm not super amped on it. Let's see. They're really wanting to test that 21 area to the downside as well. Yeah, this is Apex. 20 accounts on Apex. Not PAs. Sorry, I'm stopped down. Not PAs. These are evaluation accounts. Day one evaluations in Apex. So we're $8,500 away from passing. Apex is 90% off. I forget when their sale ends. It might be today, actually. Today might be the last day for Apex. Let me see. I'll get you the exact number. Give me a second. I don't want to give you the wrong information. Thursday. It ends on Thursday, April 9th. Thursday, April 9th. So there you go. Ran my stop too tight there, but that's fine. Well, this was the trade that we were originally looking for on TBD that touched down here when. So that was the one we're looking for. Nice fade. It breaking the original triple bottom area now. 66.21, big line in the sand. If you're still holding short, congrats. We have room all the way down to like 260s or so. 20 points from where we are. Starting to rain hellfire. I thought it would have held, pre-market, waiting for that 9 a.m. liquidity, or that 9:30 liquidity, 9:15 at least. But very nice roll, especially if you caught it from the top. Yeah, we are definitely overdue on our Apex accounts. Chances are I'm not going to be able to trade them well again today. I mean, I just have had such a curse with trading Apex evals lately. I'm freaking cursed. Thank God they're 90% off right now. Crude running, that's definitely why we're seeing the NQ fade here. It's taking forever to get through 66.21 in the S&Ps. That's what makes this so annoying. Like the NASDAQ is falling so much faster and harder than fucking the S&Ps. And that's what makes this trade like syncing up way harder. I thought like the whole point was gonna be at the 90s. We're trading 75 right now. Apex gets you with the activation fee. Well, what would you prefer? Would you prefer that Apex is able to pay out people, or would you prefer that they have no activation fee, they give you all the accounts for free, and whatever profit you make, they multiply it by 6 million, and then they pay you out in 30 seconds, and then they disappear overnight? You know what I mean? Rules are there so that traders can get paid. Yeah, Apex is every 5 days. You can request a payout every 5 days. There's that 21, like I said. So 21 was the rejection point in the S&Ps. I thought it would have synced up right around the 90s. Let's see if they reject this underneath 90s again. Right now we are bouncing. Made a higher low technically from that Iranian news that dropped right at 6:45 this morning. Currently fighting at these 90s. It's very close to the market opening, 22 minutes. Let me take a leak. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, we're back. Super back. So big rejection there off those lows. We traded all the way down to 75. Now trading 30 handles higher here at 305. What was it? Overs or unders? Unders won? Okay. I'll just pay it. Not even gonna look. There you go. Let's do another one. All right, 5 minutes for this one. There you go. Good comms. Oh man, it'd be so cool if we could pass our Apex accounts. I don't want to do it in one session, but it'd be so cool if at least we could build a little bit of a buffer. It'd be so nice. Funded seat. It's seat. Funded seat. Why do these names have... Like, there's trade C, like sea, the ocean, and then funded seat, the thing that you park your ass in. Coach Steve says, thanks, Church, just passed my 30 email. I don't know what I had to do with that, brother. That was all you. I had nothing to do with that, my friend. Nothing. Not me, not Ripsy. We are at a double topping area right now, and we have about a few more minutes to go here. I'm going to take this short underneath 315. Looking for 305s to fail here. If we can fail 305s, I'm going to add to that and look for this to roll back over in this double topping area. So adding at 305 here. I want to see this rolling on down. If we exchange back higher, we're going to get out of this thing, but pretty sure that we could break below 300s a little bit at least. So right now, 10 points from the peak of 315. Would love to see 305s fail here. Big test here, up here at 310s now. Looking for that 305 sweeper. Not to be confused with the sleeper, which is what this market has been mostly all morning until lately. Can we get that slice lower back in a 66.25 in the S&Ps per chance? Possibly, maybe. You never know. Who knows? Right now, it's just holding 305s. Dancing. Dun, 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 dun. Cutting into the 305s, but holding. Can we get one little nice little flush there at 305? Is that so much to ask for? Apparently the answer is yes. It is too much. Too much to ask for. Currently holding just below 310 now. NQ final little pickup. Little pick me up here. Looking for that sweep back below 305. Can we get the juice that we're looking for? Oh, they're tapping. They're tapping. Nope. They're tapping and they're making it extra annoying. Let's go sideways at 305. I know. What could be better than that? Let's just go sideways at 305. That sounds great. That sounds superb. Okay, a little tuck and roll here at 305 would be what I'm looking for. Sideways seems to be the name of the game for the time being. Volume has completely died out. Okay, let's see. Oh, they're allergic to it. They're allergic to letting us get one little, nice little, just, yeah, there you go. Oh, didn't get the fill. Awesome. Sweet. Trying to get a little fill here at 303 evens. All right. Fuck myself. I'll do that too. Can we get 303's evens to trade? Survey says, no, you're not allowed. 303 evens. Let's go. Oh, God. Why? Why are you like this? Why? Fuck you. Fucking hate you. I hate you, NASDAQ. You're the worst. I fucking hate you. We found the area where it goes super thin. At least that we have that going for us. Goes extra, extra thin. Nice spotty liquidity scaring us away from 303s here. So where we traded 302 halves, but hey, we'll just go fuck ourselves. Back to 310 now. Yep. See if we can get this dancing back to at least 308. That would be lovely. How about 308? Can we get 308? Is that cool? Are we allowed? Can we get just 308, maybe? How about 308? Just a little motion down to 308 would be lovely. Can we get that? Is that cool? Yep. 310 being defended. How about just a little motion back to 308? Is that cool with you? 308? Anybody? Anybody at 308? Oh, there's everybody at 308 apparently. The party's at 308. Room 308 is where the party's at. There you go. Amazing. Can you just print one order? One order. Just print one fucking order, please. All right, whatever. I'm out of here. God, I hate this tape. It's so annoying. I just hate it so much. So sick of waiting for single ticks. What's up, traveler girl? How are you? Oh, 303 evens, huh? Isn't that something? 303 evens now. Sweet. Why'd you close? I'm sick and tired of waiting for a tick and then the market not having any fucking volume, personally. When we see the market doing this type of shit where it's just not, there's no fucking volume at all, just kind of, you know, don't really want to risk it going fucking haywire and launching again to outer space because it hit one little tiny level and just rejection. You got to be very light and tight in these Apex accounts because boy howdy do they love to stop me out. Yeah, no problem now, of course. It's tough to address this strategy when you have such little drawdown. And, yeah, that's how it goes. We have 10 minutes now until the market opens. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. I'm very much cursed with these Apex evaluation accounts. Very, very cursed. Could not be more cursed. I mean, if we had more drawdown, we'd be fucking hammering things. Back to 66.23 in the S&Ps. Nice. Was not clicked into my window. Boom, boom. Tried to short at 90s there. Was not clicked into the window. I can feel the evaluation tilt beginning to rise. Ripshausen. What's up, buddy? Boop, boop, boo, doo, doo. Then when a trader gets more used to trade without intraday DD and more EODDD, the intraday DDD gets more difficult to tard on. I agree. I hate tarding on intraday DD. Eval tilt is the thing. You're telling me, baby. You're telling me. We had a nice trade from 90, but didn't go in. Yeah. We have 8 minutes now. 8-minute warning until the market opens. We're going to have some liquidity entering the market here in 3 minutes. Some algos turning on. And overall, that was a nice PNC, but we just did not fucking make it through the stupid bounce back up. It's hard to manage these accounts with the drawdown. I didn't have enough. Had to play it safe. We're going for that double bottom crack now. That double bottom crack here. Beautiful. Ooh, nice. Putting in a new 8 a.m. low here. Below 66.21 in the S&Ps. We are 2 minutes away from when the algorithms will turn on and probably send it straight back up 800 points, but we'll see. Okay, so 11 points, 12 points, 15 point bounce off the lows here. Algorithms turning on in less than 2 minutes. Back up to those 90s. Back in short. Projecting off those 90s. Algorithms turning on in 1 minute. 1 minute. We are cutting it very close here. 1 minute until they turn back on. Probably will spike it up 50 fucking points in our face. Probably. Let's find out together. $45 seconds till we'll get some algorithms coming in. S&Ps are still showing that weakness. A lot of weakness in the S&Ps. Looking for 80s to fade here. Volume completely dying out, of course. Volume completely at a standstill here. Everybody decided to take a vacation and a break from trading, of course. 5 seconds until we'll get a burst of liquidity. And here it comes. See if we can get this to hold below 80s at all. Right now, just trying to hold the basketball underneath the water. There goes that rip to the top side. Adding to that rejection underneath 90. Looking for 85s to possibly hold lower. Right now, basketball underneath the water mission accepted. Very nice. Love to see that. Beautiful. Back to the 90s here. Let's see if we can push that basketball underneath the surface of the water. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. Looking for that failure below 90s now. Trading through 85s would be exactly what I'm looking for. Can we actually get it? 85 to trade down. Trying to get that 85 pull, be aggressive. Good positioning. Can we get it? Can we get it? Let's find out. Looking for 85s to trade here. Starting to literally go into it. Can we get that smooth fade below 85? That's all we need. Just a nice little fade through 85. Without any traffic in the way, please. Be lovely. 85s are starting to fail. Oh. Little bounce at 85s. Yep. Can we just get a nice little smooth fade here? Let's find out and see. So far, just holding at 85. Looking for that 80 touch. Nice little bounce there at 85. Love to see it. Beautiful. Just fucking gorgeous. Awesome. Just want that one little area to fade. And of course, we get a nice little bounce there. Love to see that. Fucking beautiful. Just gorgeous. Look at that. Beautiful fucking bounce right in our goddamn faces. I love to see that. It's gorgeous. See if we can get that fade back below those 85s. But hey, how about sideways and bullshit? Let's get that instead. Whee! Back to 85 here. Probably $1.5 billion worth of bids that we can never break. There we go. Oh, can we actually get a fade below? Can you find the fade? Find the fucking fade. For fuck's sake, just go through it. Stop being such pussies. Get through the goddamn level. God, I hate you. Stop bouncing at the fucking sideways point. You piece of shit. Find the fucking flow, you goddamn moron. Sell it. Fuck you, sell it. Yes, fucking sell it right into me, you bastards. Fuck you, I'm out of here. There we go. Isn't trading fun? Isn't trading just the best? Well, now we're $6,808 away from passing these things. $20 Apex accounts, Jeff. 20 Apex accounts. Evaluations, mind you. Evaluations. Zero confidence in those. We have not found a way to... of course, now we roll. 1 minute till the market opens. 1 minute. Oh, yeah, no, all the volume in the world. Sure, fuck me, right? Yeah, let's do it. Fucking gorgeous fade. No problems. God damn it, I love it. We find the sideways price action. I love it. Boop, 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 boop. Hopefully some of y'all are still holding that. We got out about 900,000 points ago. Let's see how the open treats us. 30 seconds till Boomtown. 30 seconds to go. 30 seconds until the markets are open. Let's see how the open goes here. There's a chance that we could definitely see this starting to roll over. Roll back into the area of 230s maybe. It's only 30 points from where we are. Probably lower. I'd say maybe we're touching 200 evens. Let's find out and see. Good luck, everybody. Markets are open. Here they come. Lifting offers currently up towards 300. It's finding some strength to keep on blasting to Blaster Town here. Big pull up to 320, squeezing the pants off of anybody who was short. New point of control up there at 320. They're losing a little bit of that bid strength underneath. Point of control just moved down. I'm going to take that short here. Let's see if we can hold short underneath 320. I want to see this continuing to find that sell side strength underneath 320. We have one contract on right now in our Apex accounts. Point of control is just hanging around up here. Not finding a lot of sellers yet. S&Ps definitely look weaker than the NASDAQ here. Seeing if we can flush back below these 30s. Right now it is just continuing to squeeze. I'm going to cover that right there. Just continuing to squeeze higher. I want to look for a rejection possibly up here at maybe 375 or so. Still finding the strength. Big push from Microsoft off those lows. Big equity push here. We still see weakness in NVIDIA and Microsoft overall. Apple's starting to pull back a little bit here. Trying this short again underneath 350 as our backstop. Looking for this to trade back down below 312 halves, which is the current point of control in today's market in the NASDAQ. Looking for 325 here. 325 to roll would be a nice acceptance lower. So we're just one contract short right now. Still continuing to hold bids above 325. Adding for the flush below 325 if we can get there. Two contracts on. It's having a bit of a disagreement here right around 350. It's definitely bulling some orders up below 350 here. Looking for this to reject at 350, adding again for the pull below 350, looking for 325s to trade down lower here. Again, we are seeing red from a few of these names. Rejection there on Apple off the highs. Looking for this to trade back down lower below 325. Want to see this cutting through these 330s and then trading down below 325 here. Looking for that flush of 325. Adding right there for the flush of 325. Let's see if we can get this connection lower back to 312 halves, which is where that point of control is seated. S&P is tremendously weak here. Very nice pull to the downside. 312s, we're going to take off a couple contracts there, leaving 4 as our runner, taking off 2 more, down to 1. Straight to the point of control and out. Beautiful. Bitch and cash back to the point of control here. 312 halves, 312 halves. We can see this potentially holding that weakness, but right now we're seeing a bit of a mixed picture in equities. So big opening drive. We got the first rejection there at 350. Yeah, and that's the challenge point that we're watching here to the north side. Ripsy reversal in full effect here. Again, looking for 375, 380 to the top side here. Possibly 24,400 could trade. It's very lofty up here. There's not a lot of price that has been transacted over the last 8 hours up here, so it's going to be a little bit of indecision. It can drive a lot quicker than you expect up here because it's going to be thinner offers. If Microsoft would figure their shit out, I could definitely go long in this market here, but Microsoft is really putting a damper on the parade here. Let's see if 350 holds. Right now, 350, sort of weak. I want to see this holding above 350 for longs. Looking for a flat top breakout now in the S&Ps above 35. Pulling back to those 50s there. And the NASDAQ. Currently showing us weakness. Microsoft doubling down on the weakness here, pulling back. The trade at 350 just got invalidated, especially with Microsoft's pressure. NVIDIA rejecting at the VWAP as well. Watching here again at 350s to see what price wants to do. Currently a pretty wide auction here, 375 all the way down to 262, 100-point range here in the NASDAQ off the opening print. Uh, 350s are holding for the time being, but Microsoft still rejecting, NVIDIA still rejecting. Flat top breakout in full effect here in the S&Ps, being carried by Apple, Tesla, and Meta. Let's see if we get that squeeze all the way up to 6650 in the S&Ps. Still flat here. 50s are holding. There's your big pop up out of that range. Double top pop there on NASDAQ here. Looking on this pullback to see if we invalidate that 50 level again. Everything's green except for NASDAQ, except for NVIDIA and Microsoft. NVIDIA and Microsoft are what is making this price action very tricky. Microsoft and NVIDIA hold a huge amount of weight in the NASDAQ futures here. So that is adding to this very choppy price action. Microsoft still showing incredible weakness alongside NVIDIA here. Rejecting underneath 325 here. Back to 312. Is it going to hold that point of rejection? Let's see. Trying to line up something here. I'm going to take that short underneath 310s now. Looking for 300s to fade lower. We're in 2 contracts short here. 300s are fading. We're adding into that. Looking for 75s to transact. Show me below 80s and we get pure potato salad, the kind with mayonnaise that you don't like to bring to the cookout. Potato salad with extra mayonnaise on it. Not the best to bring to a cookout for your very first time showing. Taking off some more contracts into that roll. We have 2 as our runners here. Beautiful price action here off the lows. Making a double bottom here. Taking off 1 more, leaving 1 as a runner. Reacting to that price action rejection of 325 in the NASDAQ there. Following it much lower. Boy, howdy, are we looking at potentially passing Apex evaluation counts? Could it actually be so? 250s are trading here. 250s, a lot of weakness into those 250s, but definitely seeing some players bounce that like a big old bag of fun bags. Microsoft and Nvidia leading the weakness lower, closing there, getting stopped out. Back to 75. Let's watch closely here. Market is bouncing. Back to 50s with some weakness there. A bit of a pitch and catch is forming. Point of control is here in the S&Ps, so it's going to make this little cantankerous area possibly trade a bit lower due to Microsoft and Nvidia's price action. We're holding at the VWAP right now in the S&Ps. If that were to crack, we would see this like LA in the 1980s. '75s bouncing. '75s are currently holding that bounce. Microsoft still leading the charge to the downside here. I'm going to add into that back short underneath 75. See if we can get that freeway Ricky trade and have the S&Ps crack. In 3 contracts short here, looking for that 50 fade. Now really leaning into this 50 fade, wanting to see that transact a little bit lower here. Can we get exactly what we're looking for? A little bit of a bounce getting in the way, but it should be able to slam us right through those 50s. Point of control directly above those 50s right now. If we can peel off some, potentially get into a bounce here. So watching here at 60s. We're currently holding at the point of control, which is just above those 50s. A little bit of a bounce coming in here into that 65 area. As long as we hang sweet below 75 here. Watching here at 75, adding into this push. Getting cracked off into those 90s here. What a huge, huge burst there. Massive burst of volume into that 8750 level. Completely squeezed off the lows there. The apex curse might be continuing here, folks. Watching here at these 90s. Can the 90s actually hold? Looks like 300s are trading here. A burst above 300s would really wreck our shop. Still holding here for the break below, potentially below 300s. Watching. Can we get that fail back below 300s, bringing us back down to that point of control here? That becomes the question. Will we get the right answer? Still holding right around 300s. We need to get away from that danger zone. Kenny Loggins said it best. He said, trade underneath the 300s or you're fucked. Back down here. Let's see if we get to that point of control here. Covering off a little bit there into that move. Don't want to be living too dangerously here. Looking back to that point of control. Can we actually trade down into it? We're right now holding just above that point of control and stopped out there for the rest. I think, yeah, I was saying, Kenny Loggins said it best. He said, trade underneath 300s or you're going to take the off-ramp to Fucktown. Something like that. I don't remember the exact lyrics. I really don't. Somebody has to refresh my memory. Those were them. I thought so. Back above 300. Boy, if you want to feel something in the back of your neck, try shorting into this move where they ripped the doors off. The Lambo doors went straight up. They were tongue bunched. They were literally, if I was to describe this move with a visual, this is like you're laying on the back of your bed. Lambo doors go up and the NQ is completely tongue punching your fart box. Lambo doors completely in the air, laying back. My God, what a move. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. We are pushing up above those 300s now. The S&Ps barely have moved this morning. That opening 15-minute bar looks like hot dog on a stick. Well, good news we covered on that second abusive candle there. This market continues to be violent and unruly. It's like that beautifully hot, crazy ex-girlfriend you used to have. You don't know what to do with her. You want to keep playing with her, but boy, howdy, is she abusive. NQ's so hot right now, but won't stop hitting you in the face. Can we get a tongue punch in the chat? I'm thinking we're going to need an emoji for that. Yeah, really pushing up. This is what happens when you don't have confluence amongst the Magnificent Seven. Right now, Apple is to the moon. Tesla was and forgot what up is. Microsoft has only been drilling down because Bill Gates is a cuck and sucks dick for a living. Nvidia trying to find its leather jacket here underneath the VWAP. And Meta, of course, getting zucked to the motherfucking moon. Google's getting pea-shied to the sky. Hello, Ribs. Hey, I still have an eval of 250K you once gave me, but I see Apex doesn't sell those anymore. What happens if I pass it? Well, yeah, that's a legacy account, my friend. Fertilizer costs are up. How do you like your eggs in the morning? Fried or fertilized, baby girl? What is going on here? That's what I mean. Wow, look at this thing getting a big candle to the north side like you wouldn't believe here. 350s are currently trading. Unbelievable. Oh, you know that one, Flint Flossie, yeah. Well, he's a legend amongst the more cultured folks who have a good ear for music. Flint Flossie is one of the greatest of all time. GOAT has never been more applicable to a single member of society than Flint Flossie. I will say that. How long should Lucid take to activate an eval pass? About 5 minutes, my friend. 5 minutes is when your dashboard will update. Look at this thing going to the motherfucking moon. 370 rising. Looks like Microsoft finally stopped selling off here. Trading 371 halves. What are we all trading on here, folks? So far, just Apex for me. Apex for me so far. Somehow sitting green in Apex. Never thought I'd see the day. Unbelievable. You almost can't believe the scene on your screen. Green in Apex somehow, some way. We are currently squeezing here. 380s, big troubling area here for shorts. Watching on this pullback here, potentially to 355. Some overhead supply coming into the NASDAQ here. That first 15-minute bar looks like hell on earth. My God. Currently pulling back to 365. I'm going to take a long here in the NASDAQ using 55 as our backstop to really add into here if we get it. There's your 55s, potentially holding at 50s now. Adding for the pop back below or pop back above 50s here, looking for 355 to trade out. Wanting to see that 355, that juice to the north side here. Trying to utilize all of my drawdown in these accounts. Can we get that price action back above 355 is the question. That's where all of the action is. Back at 355. Right now, currently dancing around 340s. There's your 355 burst. Let's see if we can get that cantankerous activity all the way back up to the north side here. I want to find it. 370s, just give it to me. Just let me blast all over that 370 area. That would be freaking lovely. I just love to see. Oh my God, I don't know what just happened. I reached my API request limit. Go fuck yourself. Awesome. Wow. So API request limit is in and we're completely fucked. God bless America. I love TradingView. Completely and totally fucked here. API request limit is in. Apex curse continues. It would only be that easy, wouldn't it? It would only be that easy. Ripsy, you're going to pass your account? Well, I would, but I use TradeEvade. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. You go and fuck yourself, why don't you? Don't worry, I'm on it. We had a profitable trade. It's going to go unprofitable now. I love this. What a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Boy, howdy, I love it. It's so awesome. May I have another, please? Just refresh. Sure, let's do that. Here we go. Refresh. Now the screen is black. Can't see shit. Awesome. Good comms. Great comms. I love it. Great fucking comms. You know, one thing I love to start my morning with is to have somebody take a hammer and hit me square in the nuts. The feeling that matches that is trading on TradeEvade Prop, one of the greatest platforms ever to suck dick for a living. Use it today. TradeEvade Prop, one of the worst platforms you'll ever use in your life. God bless. Good comms on the refresh. I love to see that. At least we're flying blind now. Can you cancel orders? You can't do shit with a black screen, I'll tell you what. Can't do a goddamn thing, baby. I'm gonna log in with a VPN over here. See what we can do. See if we can log in with a VPN. API request limit is just amazing. I just love it. It's so fucking cool. API request limits are the bestest in the westest. Nice. Having trouble logging in? Why don't we crash the market straight fucking down, pal? Works for me. How about you? Still can't log in. This is lovely. It's amazing. I love TradeEvade. It's an innovative platform built by the best in the world. Nobody does it like TradeEvade. It's the best. I love it. How did they innovate such a groundbreaking platform? Built for traders by traders. When you want to fuck yourself, use TradeEvade.com. It's amazing. It's incredible. I fucked it up for myself yesterday. How? What did I do yesterday? What did I do yesterday? What are we talking about? Yep, let's just hold here at the 70s now. How about a little fucking popper skipper to the north side, why don't you? Nice. Oh, you're right. Fuck me. You're right. You guys are right. I said that there was no issues on TradeEvade. Holy shit, you're right. Oh my God. I actually manifested this myself. You're not wrong. Fucking incredible. You guys are right. Well, let's see. At least this is working. Take profit day one. Oh, Alpha Advance. I'm not going to touch those. Too until. Email Ninja Broker with your... Boy, that sounds like something a prop firm trader should do with evaluation accounts, isn't it? What an absolute fucking joke it is to trade on that platform. What the fuck am I going to do when I have PAs in Apex? Wait, what the fuck am I going to do? Yeah, great. What the fuck am I supposed to do when I actually have Apex PAs? Try now, refresh. Okay, sure, buddy. Look at it. It's working so well, man. I talked to Apex about this. They said it resets at the end of the fucking day. Gotta be one of the biggest jokes of the entire industry. Anybody who promotes Trade-Evate prop is a fucking retarded loser. Absolutely 100% certified retarded loser. I can't trade on wealth charts. It doesn't take my orders fast enough. I try to fucking hammer into trades and it doesn't take my orders fast enough. I just don't understand, like, why the fuck it's just impossible to trade on this stupid platform. Dude, if Apex was on TradeC, oh my fucking god, I'd be so goddamn profitable. Wouldn't even be funny. Guys, I don't know what's the mystery here. This is currently my screen on Trade-Evate. Like, this is the other prop firms. This is the other prop firms. I don't understand what the mystery is. This is Apex. Loading. Fucking fantastic platform. I don't have it on my phone. I would never download such an app. I don't want viruses on my phone. That thing might as well be a fucking virus as far as I'm concerned. You think I want Trade-Evate on my fucking phone? Ew, bro. Disgusto. Disgusting. That sounds gross. Here, let me see. Maybe we could do it on Firefox. Do-do-do, 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 boom, 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 ba-da-bop, bop-bop-bop, ba-da-bop. Let's see. If this is a hack that we can use another browser, I'd be so fucking happy. Oh no, it says you've reached your API request limit. Please reach out to support at Trade-Evate. Awesome. Yeah. Other browser doesn't work. I don't even think that there's a reason for me to activate these accounts. Like, even if they do pass, like, what the fuck? I'm not gonna... Why? How am I supposed to fucking trade these things? I'm so confused. How the fuck am I supposed to trade these things? I traded cash accounts on TradingView? What the fuck are you talking about? I'm talking about Trade-Evate, brother. Trade-Evate. Trade-Evate is dog shit. TradingView is the nuts. It's all good. I don't really care. I don't know if I could actually, like, why would I ever pay to activate accounts that it's like they're gonna lock me out because I trade normally? You know what I mean? That doesn't make any sense. Flatten all on Apex. Okay, show me where it is. Aiden Tate II. Show me where the flatten all button is and I'll click it. How are you hitting rate limits? Fuck if I know, dude. I'm literally just trading how I trade on every prop firm. Adding, covering. I'm not doing anything crazy. API resets every hour. They told me it's end of day, so we'll see in 5 minutes. What's the plan for funded seat? I mean, I want to pass them and activate them, but I need at least one more trading day. I'm $2,000, less than $2,000 away from passing, so. If I made it all today, I would be over the 50% consistency, so I'm not going to do that. Best plan is the one that I'm trading, the one step daily. Those are the ones that I like, because those are just like TPT, but with no trailing drawdown in front of it. I appreciate everybody's help. So is what it is. Okay, not touching those. TPT accounts. Let's see if we can get a little trade in our TPT accounts here. Get at least one thing on the board here. This is blue sky above 85. Blue sky set up above 85, but if we trade back into that comfortable liquidity, it's likely to go back short here. So watching 85s. Apple's strong. Everything's showing some strength. The only thing rejecting right now is Tesla and Nvidia. Watching here on that pullback to 85. Still pulling back around 85. I mean, oh, God. I love TradeOvate. I just don't care. I don't understand how people actually use TradeOvate. I really don't. I really don't understand how people would ever use TradeOvate. I just don't get it. It just makes zero sense to me, like how anybody would ever push this platform. What a fucking scam it is. The selected account group must contain the current account. Go fuck yourself. Yeah, it's just not worth it. Not worth it. Not worth it. Not worth it. Car is great. The detailer should be here in about an hour. Yep, data's coming up at 10. The overs win. The bet is at 946. So, did the overs win? Yes or no? Okay, overs. Let's pay you guys. By the way, none of these issues have ever happened to me on TradeC. And you can trade funded seat on TradeC. Alpha Futures is coming out with their own platform too, because TradeOvate is such liquid dog shit. Anybody who pumps or promotes TradeOvate is a fucking retard, and they should be treated as such. If you are out there promoting TradeOvate as a good platform for prop firm traders, you are a piece of shit. Straight up. Just know that. You're an absolute piece of shit. And probably broke. Let's do this. TradeOvate has got to be one of the worst platforms for prop firm traders out there. It is so behind in the times. And the fact that they even rebranded and created this dog shit called TradeOvate Prop is a complete fucking joke. That company should be fucking gutted and every programmer should be fired. Complete and total absolute dog shit. We go live for the Globex streams at 6 p.m. Eastern time. 6 p.m. Eastern, Sunday through Thursday. SW, I'll give you $10,000 via Venmo if you can find that button for me. It doesn't exist anymore. Was not able to exit, no. No idea what my P&L is. No fucking clue. ISM services coming in at 54.0 versus a 54.9 estimate. Boop, 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 boop. Refresh it. Sure. All right. Yeah, let's refresh it. There we go. Let's refresh it, guys. Bum, bum, ba, ba, bum, bum. There you go. That's the refresh, by the way. If you're curious. That's it right there. Beautiful, beautiful platform. It's just gorgeous. It's a beautiful platform. I love it so much. It's just a beautiful, beautiful thing. It's beautiful. You try smaking the side of your computer? No. I don't believe in smaking the side of my computer. It's fine. Guys, I don't care. I don't care. It's not a big deal. It's Apex evaluation accounts. It is what it is. Is what it is. One thing that can be done with TradeOvate Prop is you can configure each account to have a daily stop loss to get liquidated. That sounds great if you're copy trading 20 accounts to set a different parameter for each account. Boy, do they have any other worthless features that nobody's ever going to fucking use? Tell me more. Wait, do they have a feature that if you go long in one account, it'll go short in the other account and blow your entire shit? Sounds great. TradeOvate Prop. Sign up today. Wait, do they have a feature that makes you always select the wrong copy group and fuck you in the face? Sounds like Trade-A-Bait. Can you log into Apex and flatten all? Again, I'm giving $10,000 to anybody who can find that button. It doesn't exist. Trade-A-Bait prop. Built for and promoted by absolute fucktards. Remember, if you're watching a stream and you see the Trade-A-Bait logo in the corner, understand that you're watching one of the most unprofitable pieces of shit on planet Earth. Just know that. Dude, if they had Trade C, it would be so goated. I would love it so much. So ISM looking pretty bleak here. Let's see if we can try a trade here in our TPT evaluation accounts. Let's find out here. Let's see if we get fucked or not. I want to see this rejecting underneath 375 for the short. Right now it's showing some strength, bouncing at 345. Trying that short, looking for a breakdown below 345 now. Not looking for a good time, looking for a small little tiny, just a small trade on these to get 1 day in the books of 5 that you need on TPT. $345 seems to be that line in the sand here. Big line in the sand. We are underneath the point of control in both the NASDAQ and the S&Ps. Little flushacito here to the downside. Seeing if we can get that to continue through those 30s here. Watching here on that push back up. Adding right here for the flush below 30s now. Wanting to see that cut right. I'm just going to take that off. We don't need that much. That's fine. So TPT day 1 in the books, day 1 of 5. Nice short there. It's a miracle, Christmas miracle that TPT and Trade-A-Bait worked. It's a fucking Christmas miracle. I think you flat your trade on Rhythmic Trader Pro. They're not Rhythmic accounts, they're Trade-A-Bait accounts. I don't care, guys. It's Apex. Who gives a shit? It's Apex evaluation accounts. I don't want to spend that money if I'm going to get API rate limits when I'm trading my PAs. That doesn't make any sense. I got to talk to them about getting Trade C as a platform. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, how the fuck am I supposed to trade that? You know what I mean? The fuck am I going to do? We are underneath 305, which is the point of control. Underneath 310, which is a huge line in the sand here. So let's see if this shapes up for a pitch and catch that we can trade in our funded seed accounts. Trading right back to that point of control right now. Still showing us that weakness. I'm going to take this short in my funded seat accounts. Weakness at 300 here. I just want to see if we can flush those 300s and get a little bit lower. If we can take that lower, then we'll get rewarded with a very nice trade here. I'm going to take that off. Beautiful trade. We are $700 away from passing now. Hopefully you all caught that with me. Nice little pitch and catch there from 310 straight down to 380. Or sorry, 280. That's right. If you're playing the home game, that's 30 points delivered directly to your motherfucking face by Ripsy Hustle himself. Sometimes you just gotta shrug it off and say, fuck you, Trade-A-Bait, eat my ass. Hey, Trade-A-Bait, I got an idea for you. Why don't you grab an ice cream scoop, put my Lambo doors up, and grab a scoop of my bunghole? Sorry. It's very graphic. Sorry. What do I fucking say? Oh, man. I just crossed my own line there. Woo! Yeah, good comps. Might have just crossed my own line there. My God. All right. Well, we are very close to passing our funded seed accounts. We'll do that tomorrow, or we'll do it during the Globex stream today, hopefully. We got a lot of room in those bad doggers. TPT accounts are done. The only other accounts that I have to trade are my alpha funded accounts, but by God, I just don't think I should be trading those in this state of mind. Oh man. Jesus Christ. Sometimes I just don't think before I talk. Who's gonna create the new emoticon for this? Please don't. That's disgusting. We're having a good time in here, aren't we, folks? We're having a great time. Right now, still holding our 300s, but it's going to get a little interesting down here, given that the selling has subsided a little bit. If we do break down below that 245, 250 level, this thing should possibly find a trade below, but that's where the VWAP is lying, so I'm a little bit iffy about that trade. The best trade was that pitch and catch, 310 to 380. It even went down to, 310 to 280. It even went down to 270 if you wanted to hold for just a little bit more sauce. So let's see what happens here. I'm kind of losing my my energy to trade at this point, I guess you could say. All we can do is pray to the Apex fairies that somehow, some way we had a TP up higher. I'm pretty sure that I did put a TP up higher for all of my contracts, so hopefully we ended up with a massive profit in Apex. That would make my day, actually, if we did. Let me go ahead and refresh. I guarantee you there's nothing still. Whoa, hold on. Wait, hold on. Holy shit. Guys, gay girls, ladies and gentlemen, Apex is back. Holy fuck. Look at this. Why doesn't it show my TP, though? Oh, because here. Okay. Well, fuck. I would have liked that. We're back. We're back. You guys are right. It is not all day. Holy shit. Well, fuck. I don't know if I'm willing to spend money on PAs. Yeah, we are almost past. Holy shit. Fuck. That's so annoying. Why? Why 8,600, by the way? Why? 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 Why are you like this? Fuck me. Curse broken. True. I mean, I did have a TP like there-ish. So, I mean, I guess that's what happened. Huh. Who would have known? I mean, God, everybody, I guarantee there are people rooting in chat that these things were blown. Guaranteed there's somebody out there just like, I hope he fucking blows those things, that piece of shit. Put your Lambo doors down, motherfucker. So TPT, we made money. Apex, we made money. Okay, Alpha, I'm not touching. No. Not gonna spoil the fucking milk on that one. Sometimes better be lucky than good. I guess. I mean, I'll take it. I don't give a shit. Better than blown. Yeah, I mean, it is kind of funny. I don't know. Who knows? Whatever. Who cares? It's if there were PAs, that'd be a different tune I'd be speaking. When is your course coming out? I think actually the course. Which course are you talking about? Which course are we talking about, Ash? You talking about the free bookmap course? The free bookmap course is going to take me time to do. I'm going to make like 20 different modules. And I'm going to be like, I want it to be 20 to 40 hours of content. And I'm going to spend a lot of time doing it. And I'm going to release it all completely for free. No gimmicks, no bullshit, no paywalls, no like, well, you get the first 10 lessons for free and then you got to pay. No, every single thing will be completely for free. The full entire course will be completely and totally for free. Probably start work on it in late Q2, early Q3. So the RIPS indicator on TradingView, it's currently out right now. releasing it on YouTube. I'll do either YouTube or like put it on propfirms.gg. I don't know. But again, there will be no charge for it. Absolutely $0. There's no like, oh, there's a little something you have to pay for. No, $0. It'll be available for everybody entirely for free, and I'm gonna make it really juicy. I'm gonna go through the basics of order flow. I'm gonna go through the basics of how to read a DOM, what the time and sales mean, the very basics, so I get less retarded people on Instagram telling me how to trade. If you watch Globex yesterday, you can see how tilted I was from these Instagram fucking warriors that were like, that's not how liquidity works. So I'm gonna have a lot of touch points on that. So talking about how the DOM works and how time and sales works, what happens with liquidity, thin books, thick books, overhead supply, all the good stuff, volume shelves, stacking and pulling, all of the goods. And we're gonna go deep into it. I'm gonna go deeper than I went into Carlos's mom in this course. And I tell you what, that was a cavernous vag. We went deeper than the fucking San Andreas fault in that motherfucker. Looking forward to the book map one. Amen. Are you thinking of releasing it? Yeah, we already answered that. So the RIPS indicator, if you're asking about this, right here, this is available for free. RIPS key levels, it's available for free. Levels, let me see, level or levels? I don't know which one triggers the bot, or maybe it's all lowercase levels. I don't know. Nightbot should give you the link though eventually when Nightbot's done with Carlos's mom. And there it is, Nightbot. Thank you for showing up. Nightbot just finished all over Carlos's mom. And there you go. You click that link, you get it for free. All of the stuff that I have is for free. For free. The book map course will be available likely end of Q3, beginning of Q4 this year. That's the roadmap that I have for it, for putting it together. But again, free. I know when you hear the word course, you think money. It will be completely for free. Sure, when you should make the indicator for TradeAvate? Yeah, I just don't know how we'd ever do that. I don't think TradeAvate would be willing to work with me. Yes, we're going to talk about volume profile. We're going to talk about all the tricks and trappings that I do to read order flow. Now, you're going to go through this course, 20 to 40 hours of this course, and you'll come out the other side at least understanding the concepts that I talk about, but will they be effective for you to trade on? Pretty unlikely. It's going to take you probably a year of studying after watching the comprehensive course on this to really start to put it into effect, because reading order flow is probably one of the more advanced things in my opinion. I'm triggered by free. I'm sorry, I'm never going to charge for that shit, man. It will forever be free. What are the lines that follow the price action? That is another indicator that will be being released for free. This is called RIP Scalper Pro, but I want to have it so that you can identify pitches and catches automatically with the indicator. Again, for free. Everything for free. For free. People will still complain. I really doubt people are going to complain, dude. I really do. We've seen quite the shift lately, I think, in the last 2 or 3 months in the stream. We've seen a lot less haters. We've seen a lot less hating and more participating. A lot of people passing their accounts, a lot of people getting payouts. So I've seen a lot less hating and a lot more participating, which is great. That's all I really wanted to see. I love to hang out with a positive crew. That's all I really look forward to be honest. In my trading day, I want to trade well and hang out with my internet friends. That's why I do the stream. I enjoy it. I'll never charge you for anything. It'll always be free. That's it. That's my story. Indicator for RIPS Scalper Pro will probably be out in the next 4 to 6 weeks, I'd say. Could be sooner. Actually, let's just say 2 to 4 weeks. The coder who helps me with these things just had a baby, so that's kind of a big deal, you know. Esquire says, yes, I got my first payout completely paid for all the money I spent on props. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Appreciate you, man. I'm up 1,000 on my Lucid accounts this morning. That's being sick with the latest manufacturer. Dude, it sucks. I think my wife has it now. I'm not even kidding. Took her to urgent care yesterday. Rips, I'm getting new Lucid accounts. Which one is the best in your opinion? Me personally, Jim, if you're asking me personally, I like the Lucid Pro accounts. They're a little bit pricey, but I like those the most, personally. People like the Lucid Flex accounts a lot, so I would pick between the Lucid Pro and the Lucid Flex. Straight to funded, 5 days to payout, you know, so. Green lines on the chart. These are some actual levels that I draw in, right? These are levels that I actually hand draw in. They're very strong levels. So if you ever hear me talking about these levels, they're usually derived from options activity, GEX, and so forth. My favorite prop. So right now, I haven't gotten a payout from them yet, but Funded Seat is jockeying for one of my top spots simply because it's like TPT without trailing drawdown. And they have Trade C. So they're 68% off right now, which is also a very big sale. So I have not taken a payout from Funded Seat, but they have never denied a payout in their entire existence of being around. They're like TPT without 5 days to pass, 2 days to pass, and daily payouts without a trailing drawdown. So for me personally, I hope that I can cook on these accounts. I really do. I'm going to try my best. We'll see. I've been known to do crazier things. I'm going to try my damnedest. But I like Funded Seat. Alpha is my biggest payout of the year. I traded that for 5 days. 3 accounts. Traded for 5 days. I got a $21,000 payout in Alpha. So those are my biggest payout of 2026, or Alpha. Single payout, $21,000. Biggest group payout, I think I've been paid out $80,000 or so from Lucid. They have 2-minute payouts, extremely, extremely fast. Apex is 90% off right now, but again, you know, Trade of 8 is kind of an issue for me. So we'll see how that goes. You can trade on Ninja Trader, though. You can trade on other Atas, Quantower, all that shit. So maybe I have to trade on a different platform or something. I don't know. I don't fucking know. But anyway, long story short, there's a lot of good prop firms out there. It just depends on what your budget is and what you're looking for. If you're new to the space I recommend going to propfirms.gg. That's my website. There's a quiz on there that will help you find, based on the questions that you answer, a prop firm that you're looking for. But all the prop firms I promote, you can trust, in my opinion, right? If you're watching this stream, you probably trust my opinion. All these prop firms I've been paid out, except for Funded Seat. That's the only one I haven't been paid out. Just started talking about them last week. The reason why I found them was because they actually messaged me last year talking about they were launching a prop firm. I wasn't interested in a brand new prop firm. And then I saw them in Trade C, which is my new favorite platform. This one right here at the bottom of your screen, 158 balance. I saw them, and then they reached out to me again via email, and they told me they've been around for 8 months and they haven't had a single denied payout. So willing to give them a shot, and then so far really like the experience with them. And just recently, starting today, they introduced that they have, well, yesterday technically, there's no more monthly fees. It's instant activation. There's no activation fees. So all of these things are good news for us traders. Just trade Apex with Rhythmic. Yeah, I just don't think that I can move my accounts over to Rhythmic now that they're in Trade of 8. I just don't understand what triggered the API limit. Like, I wasn't doing anything crazy, and it's funny because it's like, I didn't want to trigger the API limit with trading micros, so I don't trade micros, which is kind of annoying because I'd actually like to trade Apex with micros. I'm not joking, by the way. I'm not trolling. I would truly like to trade my Apex accounts with micros, especially when I'm in the PAs. I don't think that's really a possibility in Trade of 8 because of the API limit. No, I get it. The API calls are 20 accounts. But like trading on micros, you're trading a fuck ton more contracts, more orders are hitting the tape. So I don't know what to do, really. I'm not trolling. I really don't know what to do. No idea what I should do with these. Like, it's expensive to activate the accounts, right? Like, activation fees are a lot. It's like, what is it gonna be, like $3 grand almost to activate these accounts? $3 grand is still $3 grand. Are you trading micros once in PAs? I want to. Yes, I would love to, but I'm fucking scared to because of the API limit. Holy shit, this Top Step Live funded payout policy is total BS. Made 50K in XFAs. Now there's a new complex to unlock. Funded Seat does not have anything like that, really, that I'm aware of. Can they lift your API limit when you activate with the help of Apex? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just so fucking nervous. Like, listen, guys, if it was up to me and there was no API limit, when I go to Apex PAs and Trade of 8, I would have no problem trading that in micros. I would love to do that. Yeah, we saw that rip spawn. That is correct, anyone but Joe. Funded seat for the accounts that I trade, they do have a 1 day to pass, but I don't trade those. I trade the 1-step daily, which are 2 days to pass. I'm going to take about 3 days to pass these ones right here, right? Because I'm $700 away. That would put me over to the 50% consistency. So I'm going to take 3 days to pass them. And then day one, you can start taking payouts up to $2,500 per account. No consistency that I'm aware of. Funded seat, if you're watching, is there any consistency in the 1-step daily? I don't think there is. No, of course there's not. What am I saying? Is there consistency in 1-step daily once funded? I don't think there is. All right, I'm going to set up a channel points gamble for spinning slots. Oh, wait, what happened? 10-16. What did overs or unders, guys? Overs or unders? Okay, yeah. So there's no consistency, by the way. No consistency when you're funded in funded seat, dude. Fucking goated. Fucking goated. Oh my God, it's fucking goated, dude. Holy shit. Fucking goated. No consistency. Holy shit. Luck Max user, Ripswag, can you please share my request with Rips? Request to add 25K accounts of already existing prop firms and funded seat alpha. Yeah, I mean, when I can, I will. How long do you have to pass the evaluation? Unlimited time, baby girl. Unlimited time. Love all the silly little nuances. Dude, I'll tell you what though, Trade C with funded seat have not had any issues since I've been trading those accounts. Like you saw how I just trade. Dude, here's what I want as a professional trader, right? Here's what I want. I want to click the fucking button and have what I have in my mind exist on my screen, right? So if I want to be short, I want the lowest level of latency from the trade idea from my mind to exist on my screen. I will tell you with full confidence, when Tradeovate works and I'm using my hotkeys, that exists. When Tradeovate is working, when the copy groups are correct, when it doesn't lose the copy group, right now, like I just looked right now, it lost my copy group, so I'm going to set that back up. Okay, copy group is back selected. So when it loses your copy group, that doesn't happen when the quantity changes or the API limit hits, right? But when I'm using my hotkeys with Tradeovate and everything is working, it's great. Trade idea up here, low latency, directing to my screen, pressing the buttons with my thumbs, fantastic. Trade C is the exact same. You can set up hotkeys, use the Stream Deck if you'd like. No latency from the trade idea to your screen, but everything just works. So I like trading on prop firms that'll offer Trade C. And you might be asking, which prop firms allow you to trade on Trade C? Tradeify, Lucid, and Funded Seat. Tradeify, Lucid, and Funded Seat all allow you to trade on Trade C. Okay? I know you're a sir. I was just fucking with you, dude. Black Samantha. Copy 5 to today, picks at a time before API. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I know. That's always an option. It's a great idea. Good comms. Overs or unders, guys? Overs or unders? Did I pay unders? Okay, I'm paying unders. I'm paying the unders. I never even looked, but there you go. There's your unders. Let's do the slot prediction now. I'm starting with $650 today. I'm reducing my size by $100 on stake. I'm going to try to see if that's any different. Let's do 16 slots on the hunt today. So I'm keeping the bet size the same, but I'm doing $650 instead of $750. Alpha isn't on Trade C, no, but they're producing their own platform that looks almost identical to Trade C that I'm going to be trying out soon. I think I have a beta access right now, but it was way too slow for me to use. So that'll be coming in the next few days, I believe. You should stream on OnlyFans. I do already. I do 3 streams a day on OnlyFans. I just whip out my hog and I'm not going to go there. Never mind. This is just ridiculous. There was no joke there. It was just vulgar and offensive. I'm tired, boss. Long day, three trades with $123 up. Have a great, hey, nice work there, Laps. Yeah. Only funds. There you go. What's wrong with vulgar and offensive? Absolutely nothing. That's the cornerstone of my entire show, is being vulgar and offensive. Okay, so... Okay, again, just to recap, we have TPT day one in the books, in the profit. We have Apex in the profit, day one in the books. We have Alpha Advanced account, Alpha Advanced Qualified. Those are the funded accounts that we have. I have $15,000 worth of drawdown, but the price action has subsided. I don't want to rock the boat, so I'm not going to touch those. We have our funded seat accounts, funded seat on Trade C, that are $4,000 each in the profit. I'm $700 away from passing those. Well, if you want to get technical, $646.16 away from passing those. That can be done during Globex today or maybe tomorrow. Remember, funded seat are instant activation. So the moment that I get over the line of $159,000, I will be activating those accounts. Do I take my first payout ever on Top Step, or do I want to wait until I have cushion my express funded? Take the payout day. The moment that you can take a payout, you should be taking a payout. Because if I'm not mistaken, if Top Step still has the same rules, you can only withdraw up to 50% of your balance, just like TPT. Or I'm sorry, not TPT. Fucking Alpha. So I would take the payout. Absolutely. Any other trading related questions? Because I'm winding down from the trading. I'm going to spin some slots on stake right now. Any other trading related questions from my family over on YouTube? Because I am going to cut the YouTube stream, continue over on the Kick stream. I think overall it was a fantastic, fun day. When we were locked in and trading well, I think we did pretty close to, I mean, every trade idea I had, it definitely came into fruition for the most part. Just got my first payout on Friday. Let's go, Rishi. Let's go, baby. Having problems processing the pay on funded seat. What do you mean? What's the issue, Tony? Talk to me. I have a direct connection with funded seat. You tell me what the issue is. I'll make it happen for you. Tell me. Oh, you're having trouble buying the account, right? To buy the account. Can you DM me your email address and I can open up a case specifically for you? Send me a DM because I want to make sure that you're taken care of. Send me a DM with your email address that you're trying to check out with. And then let me know where you DM me on Instagram, on Twitter, whatever, and I'm going to send it over to Funded Seat right away, and they'll look into that immediately. Do you recommend daily or rapid for the one-step Funded Seat account? Me, personally, I like the daily because there's no consistency payouts day one. Michael says the commentary today was 100. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. Appreciate you. I trade on ES microscoping 1 to 2 points. Would Bookmap be useful for this style of trading? I believe so, yes. Personally, yes. I think so. But try it for 1 month. Nothing came through, Ripsmod. Absolutely nothing came through. Okay, I got your message here on Instagram. Let me get this sorted for you right now. We have chatted before. That makes things good. Okay. This user is having trouble completing his checkout and getting an error when trying to pay. There we go. Send it in. First stream with you and profitable on my eval account. This is great. Let's go, Doc. Thanks for being here, pal. Haasnuts crushing it again today. Love that. Love the support you get from Funded Seat. Isn't any other streamer out there with the type of access to a prop? I have this kind of access to all the props that I work with. And that's unfair. I got it, Ripspawn. Thank you. Thank you, Ripsmod. I appreciate it. It looks fantastic, by the way. It looks fantastic. Hold on. We lost our music there. Sorry. Looks fantastic. Thank you, Ripsmod. Well done. God bless. You're a real G. You're a real one, Ripsmod. I love you. Kind of want to do some big room house. Oh, I actually have an amazing song I want to play for you guys on Kick. It's from 2025, but it's vibes, dude. It's fucking vibes. Any other questions, folks, for me on YouTube before we cut the YouTube stream? You know, it's not... Holy smokes, what do we got? Headline possibly. Headline possibly. Okay, Antonio. We have the response immediately. Antonio, if you're still watching, you're still listening, the payments were declined by your bank. You need to contact your bank and tell them to not flag that transaction, that it's actually you, and that transaction will go through, Tony. Dímelo. There you go. Just hit up your bank and say, this is my charge. It is going through. So you can either try another card or try the extra card option or call your bank. Those are your three options. There you go. The accounts that I'm trading on Funded Seat are the one-step daily. They're 2 days to pass. First day, you can take payouts. I trade the 150Ks. I'm trading 5 of those bad doggers right now. Funded Seat is 68% off, so it's 60% off. And then when you use code RIPS, it gives you an additional 20% off, which works out to be about 68% off. They missed their opportunity of 69 and 67, I know. Hey, Rips, what would you recommend for my kid? I'm starting out with $40 first. Paper trade. Do not put them with a real account. Paper trade, paper trade, paper trade. Antonio also says, by the way, I just got my first payout on Apex just watching your stream. You're a legend, brother. Thank you. I appreciate you. I thank you for being here, my friend. I had to call my bank last week to approve a transaction with a prop. Yep, they're going to do that. It's fine. It's no big deal. No big deal. Any other trading related questions, ladies and gentlemen, on YouTube before I shut this stream down and just continue over on kick.com/rips? This is where I'm going to be streaming, where I'm currently live right now. There's no ads over here, but it's right here, kick.com/rips. We are currently live there. We're going to continue streaming over there. She's been doing paper trades for 4 months. She's actually better than me. I would say get her a low-cost prop firm account so you're not putting real leverage into the market. That's what I would say. And then find one that doesn't have like crazy tough rules and get a big account that has some drawdown. You could probably find something for $40 out there, I'd say. That's what I would do. Doctor with 9 months. We're having a baby. Also, Bear Goes Long, 9 months. Love you, pal. ELB says, Rips, want to thank you. Passed my eval because of you. It wasn't me. It was because of you believing in yourself and believing in your own technical skills as a trader. So hats off to you, my friend. Pastor Chris says, I'm a newer trader diving into footprint. Is there a specific footprint you'd recommend? I mean, they're all fine. I would generally prefer TPO versus a footprint, personally. I would prefer TPO first. I would learn TPO. I would read Mind Over Markets or Markets in Profile. The transition from going from TPO to footprint will give you more girth, so to speak. What's the daily drawdown on instant daily 50K on Funded Seat? Good question. Let me see. Let me go on their website. Okay, so you said instant daily 50K drawdown is $1,500. It's a soft breach. $1,500. It's a soft breach. Remember, guys, when you see trailing drawdown on Funded Seat, they're talking about end of day drawdown. It is not intraday trailing like TPT is in Funded. Okay? I want you to be very aware of that. When you see that it says trailing drawdown, they're talking about the drawdown trails when the day is over, not intraday, which is what you're used to from old Apex and TPT Pro accounts. Okay, understand that. When you see it saying trailing drawdown, it's not intraday trailing, it's end of day. Trails at the end of the day when your session is over. She wants to know about the other site you stream on so she can follow. Kick.com/rips, baby. We're live there right now. Kick.com/rips. Kick.com/rips. Rips. Better just to trade a personal account, all this BS. I disagree. I do disagree because most people do not have the mental fortitude to get through a tilt day and keep their account from losing a bunch of money. So the problem that I foresee with that, let's say that you deposit even $1,000, which is extremely small for a real cash account. Let's say, Charlie, if you deposit $1,000 and then you have an amazing month, right? You have an amazing month. You trade that account $1,000 to $10,000. Okay, so let's say you do a $10,000 account. Listen, I've been trading for 12 years. My first 2 years were a bloodbath and I lost a ton of my own capital. If you put in $10,000, let's say you trade that up to $40,000, unless you are smart enough to call your broker, put in a daily loss limit and do all these things, most people are going to trade up to $40,000 and then blow that all in one single day. And I know it sounds insane, but I've seen people do this. When I used to mentor people one-on-one, I would hear about the horror stories. People lack self-control. People go on tilt. People will call their broker and say, remove my daily loss limit. I want to go for more. I feel like I got cheated on this trade. It stopped me out one tick. It went in my direction. There's a lot of bad things that can happen. And a lot of people who haven't been trading for long enough, they're going to run into a lot of issues. So it doesn't feel right for me to recommend that people jump directly into a cash account. If it's up to me, the roadmap looks like this. Trade in a paper account for, hold on. Iranian state media, Iran has conveyed a response via Pakistan to U.S. proposal on ending the war. However, there are 10 clauses, which is why we saw the algorithms misread that straight up and then back down. So ending the war was the key word that tricked the algorithms, and then they read the rest of it. So there you go. Yeah, no. I understand. Disliking props is perfectly fine, and it's okay. If you can figure out how to trade a cash account, you can do it profitably. You have enough rules in place. Do whatever you want. But my roadmap looks like this. My roadmap looks like trade on a paper account that doesn't cost you anything. TradingView has a subscription cost, of course. Trade on a paper account, then move on to a very cheap prop account with your expectations at zero. Your expectation should be that you're going to lose that prop account, but if anything great happens and you pass and you get into a funded account, great. And then after that, 9 to 12 months of trading on prop firms where you have consistent profitability for 9 to 12 months, taking whatever you made, 75% of that money goes into your savings account so you can look at it. 25% goes into a live cash account. That's what I believe. I think that roadmap will save people a lot of money. Iran has rejected the ceasefire and given 10 stipulations in order to have a ceasefire, and that is why we're seeing that. Rejecting the ceasefire is the key word the algorithms are digging into on this. How do algorithms read the news? Because news comes out in text format and it hits multiple wires. In this case, it hit Al Jazeera first because it was Iranian state media, so I got the Al Jazeera blurb first, which is probably what all the algorithms got first. Sometimes it'll go to Associated Press. Sometimes it'll go to Reuters. Sometimes it'll go to Bloomberg. And I don't mean Bloomberg Terminal. I just mean Bloomberg has its own wire. So be very careful in this price action, folks. This is the type of price action that will clip your wings and go from flying like a bird to dropping like Iraq.
Got him!
Just me? Okay. Just me. All right. Sorry. That was bad. That was like next level dad joke. That was bad. Sorry. I'm bad. I'm sorry. Sorry. That was really bad. Sorry. That was terrible. Yep, totally agree with the rips. Use prop firms to build your personal account the best way and the cheapest way if you're not profitable with prop. Here's the other thing too. I want you guys to understand that if you are trading in props and you are frustrated, welcome to trading. Going into a cash account will not accelerate anything other than your downside if you are frustrated with props and their rules. I can tell you with full confidence that trading on Top Step for 2 years exclusively definitively helped my futures trading in my cash accounts. I 100% can say that with full confidence. The rules that you will learn with prop firms will help you in your trading journey, believe it or not. They're there to help you. And I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me. It's a hot take, but I can tell you as a 12-year, this is my 12th year of trading, I can tell you prop firms do improve your trading, believe it or not. And I know it seems frustrating at the time, but it's the God's honest truth. Just read this in the funded rules, pretty much the same as intraday loss limit, daily loss limit, a soft breach rule that pauses your trading for the day. Yes, that's a daily loss limit. It's not intraday trailing against you, right? It does not trail against you as you're profitable in a trade like it does on TPT. So George, it does not, you put on a trade, it doesn't chase against you when you're going into the profit and don't close it. That is intraday trailing drawdown. There's a daily loss limit, right? Daily loss limit for sure. Daily loss limit for sure. But it is calculated at the end of day every day. So there is going to be a daily loss limit in these accounts, but that's a hell of a lot better than a daily loss limit with a trailing drawdown, right? Intraday trailing. Rips, didn't you say last night in Globex there would be giveaways, or did I miss here? There were supposed to be giveaways today. Tell you what, I'll do it. I'll do it today, folks. I'll do it today. You guys want to do a giveaway? Let's do a giveaway for 2 accounts on Lucid. How about that? Since you guys have stuck around listening to me for this long, let's give away 2 free Lucid accounts, okay? Let's do that. 2 free Lucid accounts going out to you folks. You frickin' legends. Here's how you enter the giveaway. I want you to go ahead and click this link. Give me a second here. Grab this link here. Okay, so I want you to click that link, okay? I want you to click that link. Click that link, and I want you to scroll down on the page. Scroll down on that page. I'm going to give you a keyword to type in. A keyword to type in. Okay. It's not too far down. It's near the top. It says, Step 3, transition to Lucid Live, withdraw funds blank. Type in that word, withdraw funds blank. It's under Step 3, transition to Lucid Live, withdraw funds blank. Type in that word one single time. That's all you need to do. You'll be entered into the giveaway. Simple as that, folks. Type it in on YouTube chat. Type it in Kick chat. Very easy to win these giveaways, folks. I'm giving away 2 free Lucid accounts. Folks, you're too smart. Too smart. You're typing it in. There you go. We got 277 people in the giveaway so far. Just type in that word one single time. You don't have to type it in multiple times. Just one time is fine. I am humble says, I'm quite surprised that Carlos's mom is not a username yet. Well, problem is that username has been all used up and it can't be used anymore. So unfortunately, it's not available anymore. It's been so overused. I believe the technical term is tore up from the floor up. Yo, there we go. Antonio got the account. Let's go, baby. Yes, indeed. Let's go, baby. Remember, take it slow, take it slow, take it slow. All right, who's going to be our first winner today, ladies and gentlemen? Let's find out here. Who's going to be our first winner for a free Lucid account? Let's go. Good luck, everybody. 375 of you. Good luck. Here we go. Good luck to you all. Let's hope that it's a long-time follower. Or maybe a first time. Maybe it's your first day in here. Who knows? That'd be a great welcome present for you, wouldn't it? Just come on in here and just get a free account. Looks like it's going to be a Kickstarter. Wait, hold on. Box of Kittens. I love your name. Box of Wildcats. Is it going to be Jack of all trades or is it going to be Antonio Brown? ABRU3VG. What a name. What a name. I've never seen you before, so it might be your first day in here. Let's see it. Come on down. Let me know, what is your name? What is your name, AB, on Instagram or Twitter? Just keep spamming it in chat as much as you can so I'll see it. And I'll hook you up with a free Lucid account right now. In this exact moment. Keep spamming it. We haven't seen it yet. We currently have not seen it. We're looking for AB, who's this icon right here. Looking for you to Go ahead and put in your username on X or on Instagram. Need it to show up here on stream, my friend. Okay, there we go. Got it. Insta. Perfect. Like Aaron Burr, but Steven Burr. Are you iced out or what, my friend? All right, let me grab this. Instagram. Hopefully you follow me. Let's go, my man. Give it up for AB. Give it up. Good comms. You're private, so you have to message me. Okay. Part 2. Message me on Instagram immediately, my friend. Message me right now. Please. Message me on Instagram as fast as you can. Please. You're private. I fucking hate Instagram's new feature. It's so stupid. Message me, please. And I'm going to send you. What would you like? A Lucid Pro, a Lucid Flex? Lucid Pro or Lucid Flex? What would you like here, sir? Lucid Pro or Lucid Flex? What would you like, my friend? Oh, we've chatted before. Hello, Lucid Pro or Lucid Flex? What will it be, sir? 50K account coming your way. Got a Pro for you. Give it up for our friend AB. Long time. My man. Dude, we've talked before. I love this. See? You're not a new person. Okay, Lucid Pro is what you said. Lucid Pro 50K coming your way, baby. Lucid Pro. I appreciate you, brother. Lucid Pro 50K. There's the coupon code. Go nuts! All right, the final winner of the day is going to. Good luck to you all. Here it comes. Open wide. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Remember, you pick Lucid Flex, Lucid Pro. Just make sure you get in that username to me as soon as possible. It's easier on Kick, by the way. Is it going to be Liam or is it going to be Tenonian? Tenonian. I think it's, nope, it's Liam. Oh my God, 2 YouTubers back to back. How dare they? Liam, it's you, buddy. Congratulations to you, Liam. You got 60 seconds to claim. Let's go, Liam. If Liam doesn't claim this in the next 60 seconds, we are doing the favorite thing of everybody in chat right now. It's called the reroll. The reroll. Come on, Liam. Come on down. I hope Liam didn't leave. Just type anything in chat to claim your reward. 30 seconds. Come on, Liam. I don't want you to lose this. Come on, Liam. Please, please, please. Please. 22 seconds. Oh, I'm on AD. I'm on ad? Oh. Sorry. All right, Liam, what is your name on Instagram? What is your name on Twitter? How do I find you? How do I find you, Liam? We need you to type it in as soon as possible. Hey, that was easy. Is that Instagram or Twitter? And what would you like, a Pro or Flex? Let's see if it's on Instagram first. Instagram, that's you. And no private account, I can message you. Flex coming your way, my friend. Give it up for Liam. Give it up for our man, Liam. He can do it. Let's go, Liam. Give it up. Big time. Lucid Flex. How many days have you been watching the stream, my friend? How many days have you been in here? Is today your first day ever? I feel like you've been here for a while. 50K Lucid Flex coming straight down the gullet. Lucid Flex 50K. Bing bong biggity. There you go. Congratulations to our winner. Our 2 winners, Liam and AB. You love to see it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Makes me so happy to give away shit. I love it. You got it, Liam. Love you, pal. Enjoy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it for me. I'm going to continue streaming over on Kick, kick.com/rips. Remember, the Alpha Futures promo ends tonight. 25% off ends tonight. We'll talk about it more during Globex. Funded Seat is still 68% off with code RIPS. Apex 90% off. Lucid 40% off. TPT 40% off. No activation. I'm going to keep streaming here on Kick. I love you, folks. Kick.com/ribs. Kick.com/ribs. I'll see you folks over there. Take care. Bye-bye.